Ooh. Ooh, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm gonna wait a minute, see who hops on. I got some news for y'all. Yes, I do. I got some news. Even though my face is... I got some fat cheeks too along with those news. Mask. I know Mardi Gras isn't until February, but yeah, I had to cover my face up today. And replay watchers, thank you for hopping on. I got some news for y'all. I'm gonna wait. Yes, I am. I gotta put some color. Definitely have to put some color. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. My mom told me when I was born I had little heart-shaped lips. I'm just hanging out waiting for some people to hop on, say hello. Where are you from? If you've never watched me before, tell me where you're from. If you have watched me before, say hello. I got some news. Hi, Jerica. Hi, Yana. I hope I pronounced your name right. Yo, I got some news. Today's the first day of December. November's done and over with. It's gone. November is gone. November's gone. And I wanted to share my masquerade look first. But no, I really wanted to share my experience with Limelight by Alcone. That's what I really want to share with you all. So, if you have been watching and you have maybe some questions in the back of your mind and you're like, oh, but I could never do that, or oh, that's not for me. I've had so many people come to me with reasons why they can't. And I'm going to give you some reasons why you can. Yes, I am. And I'm going to do it behind my awesome mask that my grandson stepped on. Ready? Watch this. I'm going to show you something. It's cracked. You see it's cracked? It's got a crack. Right there. But when I'm back here, you really can't see it. So that's okay. Hi, Carmen. Welcome. Hi, Sarah. I'm going to go over the reasons why you can do the phone. I should have turned it off. Who's calling me? Look at this. That's loud. Can you see that?
Invalid number.
Call from invalid number. Really?
Call from invalid number.
I pick it up and end it real quick. You see that? You answer it and then you end it. That's how you do that. Invalid number. It's invalid, but the computer said invalid. Okay. Hi, Jessica. Okay. Y'all, my team had the most amazing month last month, let me tell you. Okay? I have to tell y'all this story. I'm going to tell y'all a story. I was in a previous company for 13 months and hopped into Limelight. And the reason being, one reason out of several reasons, is the comp plan. I wanted to be paid my worth. I wanted to be paid for mentoring a team and leading a team and training a team and helping, and that's time. It's a job. I mean, it really is a job to do that. So let me first say that because of that decision, 10 months comes into play. I joined the end of January. 10 months later, y'all that, I'm not talking about just the ones that purchase from me, the ones that like my posts, they interact with me every single day. Y'all support me too. And I've reached my 4th promotion in 10 months. I bit my tongue earlier, so I'm going to have a little lisp today. Hi, Patience. Hey, Bridget. Jessica. Hi, ladies. But yes, my team is so amazing that they want to work because this business is phenomenal. It is that great. I just left. Well, actually, a lot of us just left. Our corporate group page, nobody can see it. It's secret. And every month, beginning of the month, our CEO and the co-founder and our director of operations, Mr. Jacob Heiser, they go live in there and they read the recognition reports. And they got horns blowing, and they're so humble and genuine and real. It's insane. It's insane. It's not, they treat us like family. They talk to us like we're their family and not their little workers. It's just insane how they speak to us. Oh, thank you, Jerica. Girl, you had a lot to do with that. You know that. I know you've only been here a week, but you have a lot to do with those 2 promotions this month. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you do. I'm here to tell y'all something. Okay? Don't mind me scratching. I got allergies, y'all. I'm here to tell you that whatever you can set your mind to, you can do it. Is it going to happen in a year like so-and-so who went from the bottom to the very top? Or is it going to be 2 years? That, I don't have the answer. I don't have the answer to that. But I do know that if you plug into a business of your own and you've got the support system that I currently have, okay, there is no way for you to fail. If you are coachable, if you want more out of your life than what you are getting now. There was a girl that just joined making $7.25 an hour, and she cried when she saw her first commission check. Cried. Why? Because she's working towards staying home with her kids full time. She's working towards not being paid her worth. I mean, there's so many people out there having these this is what I call McDonald's, Burger King, fast food. Those jobs are meant for people in high school or college to make a part-time income. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. Those types of jobs that pay you minimum wage, that is not going to take care of your rent. Okay, you've got the mom has to work, the dad has to work. Shoot, the kids get to be 16 and all of a sudden they got to get jobs to help mom and dad. What kind of life is that? Sorry, y'all. Thank you, Brittany. Yeah, you like my mask? You like my Mardi Gras cracked mask? It's cracked. Y'all, it's cracked. I'm celebrating my promotion, so I figured I'd put a mask on to celebrate my promotion. Yes, Brittany. Girl, let me tell you something. Ladies, I can't guarantee an income. I cannot say that. But I can tell you, if you work, you will get paid. Okay? My second month, I'm not going to tell you how much. I'm just going to give you a scenario. My second month in Limelight, I got paid more than my 13th month in my previous business. My second month in Limelight paid me more than when I was working, 40 hours a week for an entire month, for 4 weeks, in a kitchen, sweating, standing up with no break, exhausted, coming home, no energy to clean, no energy to do anything. My second month in Limelight, I earned more than what I was paid at my full-time monthly job. Leaving my home, driving, the gas, the car. Basically helping someone else stay rich while we stayed poor. I'm just stating facts. Direct sales is such a boom right now. Think of it this way. All those fads that come and go. Bell bottoms, big hair, big hoop earrings, disco music, all those things. Cell phones, they weren't here when I was a teenager. Computers, we were just learning computers in high school. Things evolve, things change. And the biggest evolution right now, the next biggest baby boom right now, is getting into a direct sales business that has a wonderful compensation plan, excellent training, excellent support, being paid your worth, never left behind, great collaboration, no competition. That's Limelight by Alcone. We all work together. I have sidelines that don't affect my paycheck that help me, that help my team. I help them. We all work together, whether they help my paycheck or not. We all work together. But the baby boom is here. The baby boom is here. And if you are not happy where you're at, if you're not getting paid your worth, if you're tired of leaving your kids at home with a babysitter or at daycare, basically your paycheck goes to daycare. What's the point? You want to be home with your kids. What if you're my age, your kids are grown, and you've got grandkids? Yes, I have 8 grandchildren. I'm thinking of their future. I'm thinking about my children's future when I'm gone. I want to leave something for them. I want to leave them more than just my $40,000 life policy. That's nothing. That's nothing. I don't want my future generation to worry, to stress, to live paycheck to paycheck, to not have vacations. I don't want my children and my grandchildren to grow up and be like me. I'm 47 and I'm going to be 48 in a few months. And I think about I've been working since I was 16, y'all. And I know y'all are relating to this. I know you are. But so for the first 31 years of my working life, because I've worked every single year until I started direct sales, those 31 years, how many vacations do you think I took? How many vacations do you think I brought my children to somewhere? One in 31 years. One. And that's because I follow society up until, direct sales has been around a very long time. Following society's thoughts on what you should do, what's right, what everybody else is doing, working that 9 to 5. And not thinking that you deserve more than that. You so do deserve more than that. And you know what? This is being in direct sales. I'm not going to lie. It's not easy. It does take dedication, hard work, willing to learn, being coachable, implementing what you learn. It's essentially a business. It is a business. It's a legitimate business that if you learn how to run the right way, you will be set. You will never struggle. You will never dig for change in your couch, steal from your child's piggy bank because you need to get milk and you're broke. Okay? Those are some hard times. I don't want anybody to have to go through hard times. You know that? No one should have to. No one should have to live paycheck to paycheck or have negative bank accounts because they had to buy groceries and they had no choice. Or go to their old parents and borrow money because their lights are going to get shut off. Yeah, I'm talking about myself. And it's not because I didn't work. Everything is expensive. And when you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're stressed out. And what does stress do to you? It makes you ill. It makes you sick. Stress is the number one killer, ladies and gentlemen. It is. It causes all kinds of ailments. So, not only did I want to come on with this crazy mask on and celebrate that I reached my 4th promotion in 10 months, but so did a lot of others. That recognition report and the live that they did, you would not believe how fast this business is growing. It is growing in a rapid rate. Literally in July, the entire company in 1 month sold $1 million in products. And here we are, December 1st, we have doubled that in 3 months. We've gone, when I joined in January, I was like number 600 and something. We're at 4,000. Now here's a mind-blowing fact. Mary Kay Cosmetics, they opened in 1963, I believe. In the 60s, somewhere around there. Yeah, in the 1960s, direct sales, Mary Kay Cosmetics. They have 3 million consultants. 3 million. Where do you think number 4,000 is if she stayed? What do you think she's receiving right now at her retirement age? She's probably in her 70s right now. She's still living. How do you think her family's living? How do you think her family's living, number 4,000? So even though there's 4,000 right now in Limelight, that's still a very, 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 very low number. Very low number. Add 2,999,000 to that. That's a lot of people branched down underneath you. Avon. Avon's another good example. They have 6 million Avon representatives. 6 million. Imagine the first one that started. Think about it. Now, here we are. We are 1 month away from 2017. Hugs to you, Jessica. I'm not ignoring your comments, y'all. I don't mean to do that. Right on, yes. And you know what? Even for a part-time job, like Brittany's saying, I started this with a full-time job. I did this part-time. My previous company, I did do it part-time with a full-time job. And when I got into Limelight, a few months actually before I got into Limelight, I did not work my job anymore. I did this full time. And it was because of my health, really, is the reason why. But I'm not going to get into my health today. Now, fast forward from Avon having 6 million, Mary Kay Cosmetics has 3 million, Unique has about, I want to say 525,000, right? And Limelight has 4,000. And I will say that we do have the best compensation plan because I've done my comparisons. And pretty much the CEO herself did say that she basically had someone sit down with her and show her everybody else's comp plans. And she said, I want to match them all. I want all of them in mine, but better. That's how our comp plan was created. What? They're family owned. Limelight by Alcone is family owned. They're debt free. They've been in business with Alcone Co., based in New York City, for 63 years. They've already established a business. And from that business, they went and said, you know what, we're getting so many referrals from our professional makeup artist here. Let's provide a program to give back to them because they're giving referrals to their celebrity clients. Now remember, this was not available to everyday women. This cosmetics was not available to everyday women. Professional makeup artists and celebrities. Now, they decided to create the program Alcone at Home, and they basically rewarded those clients for referring customers to them, celebrities to them. And then they were like, this is pretty interesting. Yeah, we're going to change it to Limelight by Alcone and offer this to every woman and man in the United States. That was the switch right there. They opened the doors to everybody in the United States, 18 years and older. And then it changed. In 1 year, and November was a year, in 1 year, 4,000 people have jumped into a direct sales business with Limelight by Alcone. I'm under the 1,000 mark. I'm like 700 or 600 and something. I gotta get that actual number, but I know it's under 1,000. But, hi Kathy! How you feeling? You feeling alright? You can message me after and let me know how you're feeling. Kathy's a really good friend of mine. She's like my best friend. She's like my sister. So, my question is this to you. Those that do watch this, why haven't you jumped? Why haven't you thought about direct sales, even to start part-time? Because this is what's going to happen while everybody else is doing it. Because this is the baby boom right now. This is the trend right now to be in a direct sales business. Facebook evolved. The technology is evolving. Live is going to be 80% people on Facebook by next year will be live. They won't be doing posts. 20% will be doing posts. Everybody else will be doing lives. And because of social media, there's 3 billion Facebook users to this date. 3 billion. 10 million join every single day, open new accounts. What do you think next year is going to be like for those that are in direct sales? What do you think it's going to be like? I have a team of 22 working right now. And for some, they'd be like, that's a small team, 22, 22 working? Yeah, guess how much the 22 sold this last month? Almost $13,000. Almost $13,000 in sales. My little team. There's teams right now with only 300 beauty guides that are selling $1 million a month. Makeup and all natural skincare is probably the #1 product that people need and purchase, especially women. And direct sales, it is in that time right now, 2016, is where direct sales took off big time, like really took off. Mary Kay was in the 60s, Avon in the 80s, or is it the 70s, and look what happened. They're still running strong. And they got 6 million and 3 million people running those businesses. Then you add social media to the mix. You add all of these networks to your mix of doing a business, and you have access to everybody outside of where you live, building relationships with new people. And I'm not saying be fake and all that. I'm saying genuine relationships to help actual people, help them. But some people are afraid to jump in. They don't know what they're going to be. They don't know what to do, and they're afraid to learn something new. And I do understand that. Kathy, yes. I have thought about it. I get how it works and how awesome it is. I'm still a little nervous because of my past direct sales. Yeah. Well, a lot of it has to do with your training, what's available to you at the time that you did do direct sales. They're not all the same. But Limelight by Alcone, they did a lot of research, and so have I. I have been having some personal coaching. You know, a lot of it has to do with personal development and bringing yourself up to a higher standard of your life, your worth, your value, your the life that you have here on earth. How do you value that? What do you want from your life? And I just want to let everybody know that the door is wide open. If you thought about trying this, it's better to say, I tried, than what if. If you say, what if you do jump, and it's the best decision you've ever made in your entire life, besides marrying your husband that you love dearly, or a wife. What if you did, and it is the best decision you have ever made, and it changes your entire life? You'll never know unless you try. And I don't mean try it for 6 months and say I'm done. I couldn't do it. Believe me, I'm really good at coaching, and I'm really good at mentoring and steering you in the right direction, so that you don't give up on yourself, and that's how you succeed. By keep going and going and going. If you give up and stop, then at least you know. I'm going to have to read your full comment. I don't know how to do that. Let me see. It might not. That's true, Kathy. Everybody has their own journey. When it's your time, you will know when it's the right time to try. And I'm definitely not doing this video to convince anybody to do something that they're not ready to do, because I don't want to waste your time or mine, to be honest with you. That's not my style, to force people to do something because I think they should. No, that's not my style at all. Yeah, we don't just go, no, we don't do that. We don't say, here, sell this. No, we don't do that. No, that's not how it works. That's a good way of not working. No, but seriously, there are people out there that are afraid. They are literally afraid to take that risk, to try something new. They've probably been judged their entire life and been told you're never going to amount to anything, or you have to do that 9 to 5. There's no way you can do that. You hear all that negative naysayers telling you direct sales is a pyramid scheme. Don't do it. You're going to waste your money. I've heard so many excuses. They're excuses. They are. I'm going to be honest, because there's going to be a moment in your life where you're going to be fed up. There's going to be a moment in your life that light bulb's going to come on, and you're like, damn it! Why didn't I do that 2 years ago? Why didn't I do that? And then you're going to do it. And it'll be okay. But you're going to have in the back of your mind that you wish you would have done it sooner. That's what's going to happen. But I just want y'all to know that what I do, I love what I do. I feel like I'm in high school, kind of, because the support is like just, it's overwhelming at times. The support is outstanding, and it's genuinely outstanding, as if I'm going into these groups and it's like going back into school, and I'm hanging out with all these people, and they're like left and right throwing compliments and saying nice things and really meaning it, okay? And then maybe a problem arises, and we all work through it. We all work through it, and we help each other. We give each other advice. We do share things we learn to help everybody else. It's phenomenal. It's fun. And yes, it's work at the same time. But you know, this is the best business / job, whatever you want to call it, the best job I've ever had, other than being a mom. I loved being a mom. My kids are all grown now, but you know, I'm not mommy to them anymore. You know, they don't live with me, so that's different, but you know what I mean. So if you haven't seen the whole thing, watch the replay, because, and this isn't just for Limelight, okay, because I have a lot of friends that also are in direct sales. Maybe you just don't like makeup, even though my makeup is phenomenal, and my skincare is phenomenal. It's wonderful. It's all natural. But for those out there that would love to share this video, maybe someone will watch it to the very end, and they'll get to this part right here. Get into direct sales, find what you like to do, and get in one. Get in one, and work it to the bone until you can retire yourself, your husband, go on vacations, and live the life that you've always wanted. Because you know what? You can. You can. Girlfriend or man, boy, man, husband, whatever. You like candles? Go join a candle business. You like jewelry? Find a paparazzi lady. Do you like to get your nails done? Go look for Jamboree girl. Telling you, they're out there. They're out there, and more and more and more people are jumping in. And there's plenty of room for everybody because of social media. Don't ever think that you wouldn't be able to sell anything because you don't have a lot of friends, or you don't have a lot of people following you and all that. Okay, you can work towards that. But it's true. Find your passion. Find something you love. Do you love to cook? Go find yourself. You do your bake, girl. What else? There's so many out there. You like leggings? There's a leggings one. There's so many. The only thing is, what training and comp plan and all that will make a difference. I'm sure they're all phenomenal in their own way, but I'm pretty biased with Limelight. Their training is really, really good. I gotta give them props for that. It's very, very good. Very personal. And it's all set up and ready to go. We're waiting for you. So, that's it. I think it's long enough. This is my video for today. Thank you, everybody who has supported me, liked my post, comment on my post, interacts with me, shoots me a message in Messenger to say hello, gets me on the phone to say hello, has ever placed an order with me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Because of you and my amazing team, I earned my 4th promotion in 10 months. I'm now a director with Limelight by Alcone. Alrighty, if you got any questions and you want to know more information, I can throw you a link to look at on your own, or I can personally answer any of your questions if you have any. I would love to help you. And if you're ready to get on this ride with us, let's go. Get rid of the excuses. Let's go. New Year's coming. Let's make 2017 an awesome, amazing, hell yeah kind of year, because it's coming. It's coming, and I want to bring y'all with me. And if you share this video with your friends, do not message me to join my team. Whoever shared it with you and their Limelight Beauty Guide, please go speak to them. If they're brand new, that does not matter. You're still going to get the same support, the same training that I do, and you would. So that does not matter whether you're day 1, day 500. Well, actually, there's no 500 because it's just a year old. So, no. Doesn't matter. So if someone shared this video on their wall, and this video is speaking to you, message your beauty guide. Message your friend that shared this with you. Okay? Because I will ask you. If we have mutual friends, I will ask you if that person messaged you and talked to you. Alrighty, y'all. Integrity. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching, all of you replay watchers. Have an amazing Thursday. The weekend is upon us. Christmas is 24 days away. We'll talk about that on another live. Have a great evening, y'all. Bye.